A mysterious land surrounded by beautiful women with a shortage of men. Another one of these videos again. Let's check it out.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
In this country, men are as rare as gold. Welcome to Lithuania, a mysterious land surrounded by beautiful women. This place is known as the leftover ladies' paradise, a true haven for single women. Not only are these women stunning, they are some of the most beautiful in Europe. And it's not just the women. Lithuania's natural beauty is breathtaking.
By the way, guys, I've been fascinated by these type of videos, especially after seeing comments like they believe these are like government funded tourist attraction videos and probably funding the women from these type of countries to get more people to travel. The question is it working? I don't know. 20K likes on that video. Let's keep watching.
Ancient castles to lush green forests, every step feels like walking through a painting. When you walk the streets of Lithuania, you'll be immediately struck by the sight. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed beauties everywhere, almost like stepping into a real-life fashion magazine. But here's the catch. Men aren't nearly as plentiful. The number of men is shockingly low. The gender ratio here is so unbalanced, it's almost unreal. Many women looking for a boyfriend feel like they're on a mission. They even lower their standards again and again, offering...
They lower their standards so any man could have a shot. No men whatsoever, just women.
Cars, houses, and gifts just to secure a man. Meanwhile, an average guy with a normal job can attract a whole bunch of gorgeous women. Hard to believe, right? But that's the reality in Lithuania. So if you're still single, you might want to try your luck here.
All right, so I do actually have some tourists, some of them even American tourists who have actually visited the country of Lithuania. It's a Northern European country, guys. And before we check out some reviews, and some people are actually there, let's see what this chick has to say about it.
It's quite common to see a Lithuanian woman with an ugly man, because in Lithuania, our men are not that beautiful. I'm not saying that all the men aren't beautiful. There is about a handful, but to find it is like a needle in a haystack. Either they're not in the same city, so you'll never bump into each other, or they're already taken and settled down, which is to be expected. So our choices are very limited. So instead of looks, we have to go more based on future aspects and personality and what they're after in life. Can they bring a family? Do they want a family? You've got a good looking
Sounds like money to me.
Lithuanian man, then consider yourself lucky, because it's like winning a jackpot. I guess in one aspect, when you really think about it, you can say that the connection that would be formed can be more genuine, because you're really looking at personal aspects rather than what's on the outside. This is why you would see a lot of Lithuanians, Latvians, Estonians with foreigners, because when they come into the country or they go abroad, there's something more exotic, there's something a bit different. And I guess they like that. If you're a well-established gentleman and you're looking for a wife, then maybe you can try your shot in Lithuania.
So I'm curious, right? I'm curious to know, because here's the thing. This first video we watched is ridiculous. Obviously, a lot of what's said in this first video is just like very exaggerated, if any of that is true at all. But maybe some of it is true. There are places, many places around the world where women aren't getting married at reasonable rates. But let's find out. And one of those places, of course, is the US of A, but we have different problems, right? Our women have turned into raging feminists with green and blue hair. But what do you guys think? You guys are going to go check out Lithuania. Let's talk to our AI assistant barista, Miss Coffee, and see how much truth is there actually to there being a male shortage, at least. Engaged or soon-to-be married men, getting a prenup doesn't have to be confusing. At fathershaverights.com, we break everything down in plain, simple English so you feel in control from day one. Here's one of our 5-star reviews from Logan. I didn't know much about prenups before, but the way everything was explained made it easy to understand. It didn't feel overwhelming or super legal heavy. It was just real advice that actually made sense. I feel way more secure going into marriage now. Grab the guide for the price of a couple of dinner dates by clicking the pinned link in the comments and join the hundreds of future husbands securing their marriages the right way. Miss Coffee, real quick, I just watched a video that's claiming that there's a male shortage in the Northern European country of Lithuania. Is that true?
Short answer, yes, there is a real male shortage in Lithuania, but the way TikTok frames it is usually sloppy.
Okay.
Here's the clean version. What's actually true? Lithuania has significantly more women than men, and the gap becomes much worse after age 30.
Damn.
Why? Higher male mortality, alcohol, heart disease, accidents. Male emigration, men leaving for work in Western Europe. Shorter male life expectancy compared to women. So by mid-adulthood and older, women noticeably outnumber men, especially in cities and the dating market. That part is not a myth. What gets exaggerated online? Where videos go off the rails. It's not a dramatic men vanished situation. It's not uniform across all ages. Younger age groups are closer to balanced.
So they only have 30-year-old single women? I don't know. I know some of you are like, do they look like this? I'll take it. Dr. Umar is going to get you.
It doesn't mean Lithuanian men are desperate or powerless. It's a gradual demographic imbalance, not a movie plot. Why it matters for dating content. Here's the quiet truth Miss Coffee always points out. When men are fewer, male leverage increases. Women compete more subtly. Standards shift. Marriage timing gets delayed. Foreign dating narratives start popping up. That's why these videos go viral, not because they're wrong, but because they touch a real pressure point and then oversell it. Bottom line. Male shortage in Lithuania? Yes. Extreme cartoon version TikTok sells? No. Dating consequences? Absolutely. Simple solution or fantasy island for men? Not quite. Drink the coffee. Demographics don't lie, but influencers love to stretch the truth just enough to get views.
Yeah. Well, we thank you, Miss Coffee, for giving us the real. Hey, here's the truth. It got our attention somehow, right? So let's check out a few of these comments, and I'll just read a couple because I think you guys would want to see other people's experiences. I always think that these videos are fascinating to me of people giving their take on like these countries where they have women who are interested in dating foreign men and marrying those foreign men. Top comment here says Lithuania, men look better than Lithuanian women. Okay, so they just started. There's a fight here. Somebody responded back and says, did she hurt your male feelings? Somebody else who says, boy, please, this girl is gorgeous. Okay, somebody else who says, I live in Lithuania. Men here are handsome. Okay, so I guess the guys here are offended. I mean, understandably so. She's like, hey, there's not a lot of attractive men here. Somebody else here added money. She means. Somebody else who says, same as in England with women. This brother right here actually gives his take on Lithuania. The caption of this video is Black American goes to Lithuania and is shocked. Let's check it out.
Come to Lithuania? Okay, Lithuania story time. I have been to Lithuania. I went to Vilnius. Beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful food, beautiful women. Let me tell you, Lithuanian women... Jeez. Okay, I lived in a place in Norway called Botsfjord. It's in Finnmark. It's at the end of Norway. It's like, if you're looking at a map, it goes up, boom. Like Norway goes up and then it goes up. Let's get the map. What we're looking at here is a map of Norway. That is Norway. All right, you see that Norway, let me make myself a little smaller there. Norway goes up, 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 next to Sweden. Then there's Finland. It goes above Finland. And this over here is Russia. It goes over Russia even. So look, I was up there. I was living in Botsfjord, Finnmark, Norway, which a straight line direct south goes to the Russian border. That's crazy, right? It is the fishing capital of Norway officially. And there's hella Lithuanians there. Like, it's unbelievable. There's more Lithuanians than Norwegians there. And it's the place where I've seen the most Lithuanians outside of Lithuania. Now, so I'm there, I'm bartending at this place up there, and I didn't know this, I just went there to bartend and, trying to check out Finnmark, see what's up. In the bar, like it's a small village, in the bar walks 4 platinum blonde Lithuanian chicks that are so beautiful. I thought my brain was going to explode. I was like, what? I was like, yo. Oh my gosh, that's silly, but I'm telling you, all facts, right? And I was just like, why are there so many Lithuanians here? That's one. If anybody knows that, please tell me. 2, these women are each the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Like I look at one, I'm like, wow, that's the most beautiful woman I ever saw in my life. Wait.
I beg your pardon?
No, she is. Wait. Huh. I'm telling you, right? I'm just like, wow. And as I think about it now, I don't think I've ever seen an ugly Lithuanian woman. I don't think ugly Lithuanian women exist. I'm telling you, they don't.
I don't know. Is he paid by the government too? There's ugly people everywhere. But let's be honest. There's beautiful people everywhere as well.
Every Lithuanian woman on the planet is like drop dead gorgeous. But yeah, look, hey, see, that's me. That's me right there, you know? You can see the similarity. No. But yes, that's Lithuania. That's Vilnius. Lithuania is lit. I definitely love Lithuania.
That's what's up.
Everything is so beautiful out there. Look at the cathedral out there. I mean, wow.
He seems like he enjoyed himself. And this is why I encourage, you guys know, I encourage you to go and explore if you desire that. I think a lot of people would probably benefit for being exposed to the rest of the world. Now, of course, guys, I'm not a passport bro, but I definitely do think that for some men to see them have this type of experience, and if they actually enjoyed it and opened up their mind, and some of them may say, you know what, I can live there. Like, you're going to see some people who actually live there. It could be something that could work out for them long term.
And again, you know, I was out there, man, had a little whiskey, man. You know, life is good. So shout out to Lithuania. Everyone should go to Lithuania. And if you ever meet a Lithuanian woman, I can't. But really, on some real stuff, man. I think back in the day, the Soviets or the Soviet Union, USSR, I think they did some like experiments with Lithuania. And that's why the women are all so beautiful, because it's not normal. It's some secret like hatched plan of like beautiful domination or something like that. I don't understand it. So
she got a few of these comments with people have to say. Here it looks like we might actually have an actual Lithuania woman. That's a tough word for me to say, guys. By the way, I've been struggling to say that. Lithuania woman here who left this image. She likes what she's hearing. Let's see what somebody else here says. How much they paying you, bro? Somebody else here says this is so true. Lithuanian women are so damn gorgeous. So this is Lithuanian TikTok right here. And there's a bunch of different creators.
What am I getting at?
I passed my Lithuanian language exam in 10 months on my first attempt. And no, I did not think it was possible. So I will tell you exactly what I did.
All right. So I guess she is in the country.
I'm a black girl in Lithuania.
Seems like there's a lot of black people doing content over there.
Growing up as a Lithuanian, did your parents ever say any of these phrases?
All right. Let's see.
As a man coming to Lithuania, you're not going to have much competition. As a single man, let me clarify, as a single man, you're not going to have much competition. Although if you are married or taken, this doesn't stop the women here. They will still try for you. And if you give in, then hey, that's down to you. So I would make sure that you are secure in your relationship.
She says, married and single, you're welcome. It's crazy.
Because if you enter, you might do some things that you didn't plan to, which could affect your relationship. Because the girls here, they don't hold back. I mean, why would they? When there's a shortage of men and everybody wants to get the best one. So if you're foreign, then it's something new, it's something different, and
don't let your man go to Lithuania.
They will be interested. I would say come with your girlfriend or come with your wife, but even if she's with you, that also won't stop them.
Top comment says Lithuania is not ready for me with this photo right there. Guys, I know I'm butchering this name. I'm struggling to say it. Somebody else here added, before men start flocking to Lithuania, they probably want to do some research as of why there are not enough men in Lithuania.
Okay, what's one thing you would bring to Nigeria from Lithuania?
I feel I can bring the type of food they eat here. In Nigeria, we don't really drink the soup, type of soup. They call it pink soup. Because in Nigeria, we call it pepper soup. When I prepare this pink soup in Nigeria, people are like, wow, this tastes very good.
And what's one thing you would bring from Nigeria to Lithuania?
So I've heard something in Lithuania that they like when Nigerians are loud in terms of music. We have Afrobeat. It's from Nigeria. So they want to hear this type of music in Lithuania. These are some of Lithuanians, they like this type of music.
It's pink soup season. If you've never had pink soup before, you have not lived. If you have no idea what this is, it's actually called šaltibarščiai, and it's one of Lithuania's most famous dishes. It's a really simple beetroot creamy soup that's meant to be eaten cold. Kind of like gazpacho vibes, if you've heard of that. It consists of beetroot, kefir, cucumber, dill, and some spring onions. Everything either gets grated or chopped up really finely, so it's really easy to eat. And I know this is so controversial, but me and my family always put in a bit of Greek yogurt just to add a bit of protein and creaminess. Don't hate until you try it. Finish it off with some sugar and salt, and make sure you taste it before you serve up, just to make sure the seasonings are just right. Now, you absolutely cannot have šaltibarščiai without having hot dill potatoes on the side. It's non-negotiable. Top with a hard-boiled egg, and you're ready to go. Pink soup is such a big deal in Lithuania that they've got a whole festival dedicated to it. All of the info is in the caption.
Being a white person, the same color as everyone else in a country like Lithuania, is so interesting because pretty much everybody in Europe, for the most part, not everybody, but a lot of us are white people. We all look the exact same. I look just like them, but I could not be more different with my language, with my culture, with a bunch of different things. So it's always fascinating when you go to a country where everybody looks just like you. You go to open your mouth and you realize, oh, wait a second, there's a huge disconnect here. But whenever you travel, man, your race and your color, your ethnicity all get challenged. They all get like checked. And I think it's a pretty cool, good, healthy thing to do.
Somebody else who says, me and the boys almost there. Somebody else who says it's a trap, right? Another person who says, looks like we're going to Lithuania, boys. Okay. Say no more. I'm on my way.
When people ask me, what is in Lithuania?
I'm Lithuanian. Of course, the most common phrases that we have make absolutely no sense in English. The first one we have is, if you're reacting to something, someone is going to say to you, "Nemiški kelnes," and that translates to, "Don't pee your pants." Another one, if someone thinks that you're talking nonsense, they're going to say to you, "Nepjau grybo," and that simply means, "Don't cut the mushroom." I feel like I should explain what these mean. So that one basically means, "Stop talking." A similar one we have is, "Nekabink makarono ant ausų," and that means, "Stop lying," which also means in Lithuanian, "Don't hook the spaghetti." A very common reaction that Lithuanians tend to have is "eik tu sau," and that means "go to yourself." But we use it when we're shocked. I feel like I'm going to call myself out on this one. I don't know if any other person has experienced this, but if you've said something naughty as a child, your parents will say to you, "Dar kartą tai pasakyk ir liežuvį nupjausiu." And that translates to, "Say that one more time and I'm going to your tongue off." I don't know, that's so bad. If you can relate, please comment down below if you have any more common sayings that just make no sense in English.
A house for you.
For me?
In Klaipėda.
Oh, you can buy me a house?
Yes, yes. If you want, you can stay here. I want.
Right?
You is beautiful.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Thank you. I have a boyfriend.
Don't be worried, I don't touch you.
I'll watch you dance. You can dance. I'll watch you. He's trying to serenade me.
This commenter here says, better marketing than the government. Or maybe it is the government. Of course, guys, curious to know, what do you think? Hey, guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. To my currently engaged or soon-to-be married men, if you need a prenup and would like a guide that shows you how to get a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, hit the link pinned to the top of the comment section and access your guide at fathershaverights.com today.